Fritz Ridenour entered Whitworth in 1951, an unchurched jock, interested only in athletics. What Fritz calls several God-orchestrated events happened that first year that turned his life upside down, or rather, right side up. After just a few weeks, he got homesick and was ready to quit school. Head football coach Bill Hildebrand talked him out of it, and he went on to start at fullback, only to be injured in his first game and be out for the season. Another wake-up call came when he failed a midterm in anatomy. For the first time in his life, he hit the books, discovered the joy in learning, and would eventually graduate magna cum laude. He began dating a beautiful senior, Jackie Cosman, and she soon let him know she could not get serious with a non-Christian. Their dating stopped, but the wheels started to turn in Fritz's mind. In the spring semester, Richard Halverson spoke for a week on campus, and Fritz listened closely. Before Halverson left, he led him to Christ. Fritz and Jackie began dating again, and their relationship soon deepened. But God was not through orchestrating things for Fritz. His English professor, Miss May Whitten, urged him to try writing for the Whitworthian. He liked it, switched his major to journalism, and started thinking about a career writing for Christ. In 1952, Fritz returned to the gridiron and again was injured and out for the rest of the season. Athletics were definitely not working out, but studies, journalism, and Jackie were. He and Jackie were married by Dr. Fenton Duval on September 6, 1953, just before he started his junior year as editor of the Whitworthian, which would win All-American honors that year. After he graduated from Whitworth in 1955, Fritz and Jackie moved to Minnesota, where he got invaluable experience on weekly newspapers. He also got deeply involved in teaching teenagers in his church, and in 1959, Fritz was led to a job with Gospel Light Publications in California. They also started their family. Kimberly arrived first, followed by Jeff and Todd. There would be 11 grandchildren, and Fritz considers his family his greatest accomplishment. At Gospel Light, Fritz's achievements included developing and editing an award-winning magazine for Sunday school teachers, and then becoming youth editor and leading in development of new high school curriculum that featured paperback books, such as How to Be a Christian Without Being Religious, a study of Romans, and So What's the Difference? A comparison of Christianity with major religions, cults, and other worldviews. After leaving Gospel Light in 1979, Fritz did acquisitions work for two other major Christian publishers. Then, in 1986, he decided to pursue his lifelong dream, freelance writing and editing. Jackie became his invaluable partner, transcribing and proofing everything he put on tape to produce manuscripts. Over 20 more happy, productive years followed as Fritz and Jackie became one as husband and wife as never before. Their last book together was Love and Respect by Dr. Emerson Eggerichs, whose marriage conferences have changed thousands of couples' lives. In 2008, Fritz's beloved helpmeet, partner, and best friend was diagnosed with cancer. As Fritz became her round-the-clock caregiver, they were strengthened by Psalm 27:14. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Fritz says, she waited patiently for God to make his call, and she never gave up. She simply ran out of time. God called Jackie home December 19, 2009. During a career spanning over 50 years, Fritz Ridenour has written for Christ, producing over 30 books with combined sales approaching 10 million. He believes that he owes everything to Jackie and says, she was the one God used to change my entire life. Everything I am, everything I did and am still doing is linked inseparably to her. Truly, this award is hers as much as mine.